I'm broke. I'm in debt. I don't even have a job.
Some old debts I gotta pay off with this stuff.
The debt was to a balloon-shaped German man with a thin cock.
You can settle a debt with the bank all by yourself.
Come out from the toy maker.
Oh, you boys.
There's some other way to pay off the...
Mama, do you think this one game is worth 20 years of debt?
All Latin American debt in exchange for opening the border.
Whatever remains after sustaining more debt.
But I am forever in your debt, gentlemen.
I've got a lot of bad habits and a lot of bad debts.
No, it's my fault, all right. I'm broke. I'm in debt. I don't even have a job. Like I told you before, you just got mixed up with a no-good...
That's right, yeah. Got some old debts I gotta pay off with this stuff. Even if I didn't, you don't think I'd be fool enough to stick around here, do you?
I wanted to do right by my father. The debt was to a balloon-shaped German man with a thin cock. Thankfully, I managed to convince him a woman has a...
Your daughter, Linda. I'll cancel all her credit cards. She can settle a debt with the bank all by herself. Your idiot son, Dave, I'll get his probation revoked.
Well, don't you mind, Mother Pete. I'll get the full amount from the toy maker.
Oh, you boys mustn't go into debt on my account.
Listen, when the...
Apologize and take it.
Thank you, ma'am. There had been some other way to pay off the debts.
It doesn't matter. I've got two things.
Mama, do you think this one game is worth 20 years of debt to you?
My son, no, sire.
Because the president was able to negotiate a deal to forgive all Latin American debt in exchange for opening the border. Now, multitudes of American families are feeling...
I'm sure she has something.
Oh, I would think a little. Whatever remains after sustaining more debt. I know the family paid close attention.
I am gonna go, but I am forever in your debt, gentlemen. Another word which is never used anymore.
I'm falling apart here. All I've got are a lot of bad habits and a lot of bad debts. I need some heavy...
Their homes.
Doesn't trouble me. A person should be responsible for his debts.
Thank you very much for coming, Mr. Davis.
They are criminals. They have a debt toward the people of Spain. Mexico paid, they will have to pay too.
I do not understand you, Don Chris.
Since we have no conflicts, no debts, I accept your junior. I wish you well. Vincent.
Long fucking time. Yeah. Wow. I can't even tell you the debt.
It's flat, but home prices are soaring. That means the homes are debt, not assets.
So Mike Burry of San Jose, a guy who...
Slightly, our cash flow dries up. We've got heavy debts on the power grid to every other utility west of the Rockies. I figure we'll be losing $490...
William Ford holds the mortgage on Platt. If you hang him, he will lose his debt. You have no claim to his life.
Service, such as it is, in payment of this debt.
This is my first.
How many precious nights to pay a stupid debt to this hypocritical society? This is for you.
You led us to one of the sickest criminals in our history. This country owes you a debt.
Does that mean we're gonna get, like, money?
I have paid my debt, now won't you leave me in my misery?
Buildings, why credit card companies?
If you erase the debt record, then we all go back to zero. You'll create total chaos.
And paid dearly for his failure to surrender to gang demands.
A mother of four, unable to pay a gambling debt, lies dead tonight. Gangland thugs left her to expire.
Perhaps, but the O'Donis have been extremely active, and we are in their debt. It's because of them that we are now preparing.
Now I have repaid any debt I may have owed you. You know all that I know.
And Shannon has a fucking leg.
I paid my debt. I'll think about it.
Now, they say that you're going away without paying your debts. That show.
We have come to tell you, payment of your debt has been offered and accepted.
say shit like work hard, play harder, but you play a little too hard. You rack up debt. The type of debt that'll make a white man blush. Maybe you get into a little trouble. Maybe you get your hand caught in a corporate cook.
A quick look.
Thanks, Max. I'm in your debt.
Personal friends and advisors. And every American, in my opinion, owes J. Edgar Hoover a great debt for building the FBI into the finest law enforcement.
We hope that it's, spreads across. Oh, thank you.
Assuming we shed debt through some small liquidations, we're looking at a significant uptick in our ROI.
Genius. Thank you. I feel small time. But what I realized after I paid my debt to society, you can't vote anymore. One.
You remind me every day. Your father left us nothing but a legacy of bad debts hidden by a good name. That name is the only card we have to play.
Oh, I think he called himself a gambler.
Geiger says these are gambling debts.
They may be.
Think they are?
God and death, and I'm a man who pays his debts. Are you a man who pays his debts?
Yeah, sure. TV, cable,
Upon the King, let us our lives, our souls, our debts, our careful wives, our children.
It's not gonna work for me.
My mama said he dishonored the family, and now he has to work off his debt. He'll start tomorrow morning.
Oh, no, not tomorrow, not any...
The herring, dead as a mutton, dead as nits. The last breath, paying a debt to nature. The big sleep. God's way of saying, slow down.
Brother Gilbert of Glockenspur, my humble life is in debt to your exalted prowess, your dauntless courage, and your superb swift-sword.
You're a white man, Louis. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you $150 for the debt.
Hey, wait a minute. That's taking advantage.
Get that damn tagline out each night. Otherwise, he's out on his ear, which sucks, considering the debts is in.
Bye. One of you must win the heart of the prince. Do that, and we can unwind the debt in which we were ensnared when we came to this backwater.
Whose outpatient care costs you $1,200 a month. Add that to $90,000 in student loans and credit card debt. No wonder you have trouble sleeping.
Who is this?
After that, minimum equity is what you're after. You get into as much debt as possible. Gives you some focus. I'm not just talking about real estate.
No, I'm an engineer. My name is Cade Yeager.
Cade, I am in your debt. My name is Optimus.
You do what Doc says, you're not gonna make it. I'm in your debt for that shot part.
Never doubt the Texas Ranger.
Go on!
And then you complain about a new candle.
Debt is an ogre, Kate. If you're not careful, it can eat you up.
We let him know he's gonna join our friends.
You're
What?
letting a criminal come into this house?
Wait, he has paid his debts to society, Scott. Don't stop. I want to hear this.
No.
I gotta make shit work. I've got debt I've got to pay off. I've got 40 grand in student loans.
It's for the hospital. Is it enough?
Roy, I don't want your money.
I pay my debts.
Oh, you do?
National unity. We're going to teach young people a trade, and we're going to get them out of debt for their college loans. Now, where does that fail?
All of that's exactly right, Governor. It's just...
Well, it may have been an eventful afternoon outside.
Please, let me express to you the profound debt of gratitude I owe your husband. When I was...
Mr. Griffith, will we always be in your debt now you have made us a family again?
Likes it but doesn't want to go with it.
Why not?
They feel uncomfortable about saying that it's easy to transfer your debt.
Because
it's not. It's actually a nightmare.
Jack, I fear you may have burdened me with the debt I can never fully repay.
Posh. Name us.
Fuck me. I believe you're the one that got us into this debt in the first place.
Listen, you think just because it's your birthday that you...
Will manage the liquidation of the fund and the restructuring of Wexler's corporate debt.
It's my bank.
It's my bank.
It's my bank.